The SCCA moved 94 to 04 Mustangs from Cam C into Cam T for the 2020 season. The minimum weight requirement for my new Edge cars has gone from 3,300 pounds to 3,000 pounds. Shedding weight will make any 94 to 04 Autocross Mustang better on course, but it will really help my 2004 V6. The problem is, the parts that help me build my little pony up to 3,300 pounds, the IRS swap, the chassis bracing, and the 315 square setup, aren't going anywhere. The good news is, despite weighing 3,300 pounds, the Mustang ST was able to win a local Cam Pax Class championship while running in Cam C in 2019. It's a fast car. Every pound I take out of it will make it faster. I had planned to do these weight reduction mods before the 2020 season, but 2020 had other ideas. And like many diets, this one got put off for a while. But I'm finally able to put my V6 on the Cam T diet. In keeping with the diet theme, I'm going to break this series of videos up into smaller portions that showcase the parts that I've purchased, modified, and some that I've even made to get mass out of my Mustang. And because I have to take weight out of two cars, I'm looking for cost-effective ways to get closer to the Cam T minimum weight. This video covers lightweight front and rear bumper supports from MAF Racing. MAF Racing makes lightweight front bumper supports for 85 to 04 Mustangs and rear bumper supports for 79 to 04 Mustangs. The front and rear bumper supports in this video are for 99 to 04 Mustangs. They're made from Docol R8 tubing, which is very light and very strong. You can get them in bare metal or black powder coat. I got one of each, and I can tell you the welds and the powder coat are both top notch. I weighed the MAF and OEM bumper supports on a bathroom scale. I weighed each one 3 times, and if there was any variance, I used the average. Let's start with the front bumper support. The MAF Racing lightweight front bumper support weighs 4 pounds. I already had a fully torqued racing front bumper support on my car that weighs 5.5 pounds. So I'm saving 1.5 pounds. But if you've got the OEM front bumper support and foam on your car, together they weigh 20 pounds. So the MAF Racing lightweight front bumper support will save you 16 pounds. That's a lot of weight off the front of the car. When I installed the MAF Racing lightweight front bumper support, I noticed that the center peak was pressing up against the bumper cover, right behind the license plate. I've been known to center punch a cone at 65 miles per hour every now and then, so having the peak right against the plastic bumper cover isn't ideal. For an autocross car, you want some clearance between the bumper cover and the support. I contacted Tim Flanders at MAF Racing and asked if he would be willing to build me one that would sit further back from the bumper cover. He agreed to make one that was half an inch shorter, and in just a matter of days, I had a new bare metal one in my hands. I gave it a coat of black paint and bolted it in. Even though it was a custom part with a quick turnaround, the new bumper support fit perfectly, with just over a 1/4 inch of clearance at the peak. Over the years, I've contacted several companies about altering their products to get them to work better for autocross. Most of the time, companies are unwilling to make changes. It's a testament to Tim's dedication to customer service that he was willing to modify his bumper support for me. But he'll also do it for you. Just contact Tim to special order the shorter version. The MAF Racing lightweight front bumper support comes with straightforward instructions. It installs in the stock location using the OEM 13mm bolts. It is intended for off-road use only. Always remember to disconnect your battery and wait a few minutes before working on the bumper so you don't risk setting off the airbag. You will need to use a hammer to flatten out some small alignment tabs on the car so the new bumper support plates sit flush. A shop manual will show you the simple procedure for removing the front bumper cover. The bumper support is offset on the mounting plates. Depending on how you install it, the bar can be higher or lower. I found the support fit best relative to the bumper cover with the bar in the lower position. The MAF Racing lightweight front bumper support takes about 45 minutes to install. The MAF Racing rear bumper support for 99 to 04 Mustangs weighs 8 pounds. It comes with standoffs and tabs to mount the bottom lip of the rear bumper cover. It's a great design that gets rid of the OEM rear bumper support and foam, which together weigh 30 pounds. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow for the use of the OEM tailpipe hangers. But because the holes for the tailpipe hangers are on the same flat surface as the mounting holes for the bottom bumper cover lip on the OEM rear bumper support, it was easy to make a template that would show where the tailpipe hanger mount should go on the MAF Racing rear bumper support. I had a local fabricator, Paul at Fusion Craft, fab up some mounts, and this is what the finished product looks like. Just like up front, I gave the modified rear bumper support a coat of black paint. The mounts added 1 pound, bringing the rear bumper support up to 9 pounds, but that still takes 21 pounds off the tail end of the car. As you can see, it fits perfectly and holds the tailpipes in the correct position. I asked Tim at MAF Racing if he plans on making a version of the 99 to 04 Mustang rear bumper support that accommodates the OEM tailpipe hangers, and he said he would look into it over the winter, but he's not certain that he'll produce one. I think it would help Tim to know that there's a market for this part, so if it's something you would purchase, please reach out to Tim. The MAF Racing rear bumper support bolts on in the stock location. It comes with simple instructions and a package of hardware. You'll end up using some of the included hardware and reusing 2 OEM bolts. It's intended for off-road use. Just like up front, you'll want to disconnect the battery before working on the bumper. The process for removing the rear bumper cover is detailed in most shop manuals. It's a bit more involved than taking off the front bumper cover, because you'll have to remove some of the trim panels in the trunk to access the nuts securing the rear bumper cover. Ford did a very thorough job of mounting the OEM rear bumper support to the car. There are many bolts holding it in place. They can be stubborn, so it's a good idea to use some penetrating oil. There are wheel impact brakes tied into the support. The wheel impact brakes will be eliminated, but a bracket on the driver's side wheel impact brake bar that helps hold emissions equipment needs to be cut out and put back on the car. There's a bit of adjustment built into the plates on the MAF Racing rear bumper support to make it easy to line everything up. Remember to use a bit of RTV on the flange nuts when you reinstall the rear bumper cover to prevent water from getting into the trunk. I had to remove the OEM rear bumper support, make a template, have the tailpipe mounts fabricated, and test fit things a few times, so my install took much longer than normal. But just removing the OEM rear bumper support and installing the MAF Racing rear bumper support should only take about an hour. I was really impressed with the quality, fit, and finish of the MAF Racing bumper supports. And I was equally impressed by Tim's great customer service. If you're looking for lightweight bumper supports for your Autocross Mustang, you should definitely check out mafracing.com. The first phase of the CAM-T diet has taken 22.5 pounds off of my V6. The next video in this series will focus on getting weight out of the interior.